Heather here with Holistic Healthcare and Midwifery, Part 7 Nutrition. Okay, interestingly enough, when we eat and our food goes into our stomach, normally, if we're eating properly, hydrochloric acid is made to help break down the food, then go into the intestines, then have the nutrients be absorbed through the intestinal wall into our bloodstream. However, a lot of us are running around from eating poorly foods because it seems normal now in the 21st century, to where actually what happens is a problem called leaky gut. Leaky gut basically is when we have inflamed our intestines by having to digest big, large molecule types of food. You hear now about the gluten allergies, gluten being anything with a bread or anything with a wheat component to it. Now, some people are allergic to gluten. That is a large molecule to try to get through a very inflamed intestine to give you nutrients so that you can have living cells. However, what I realized about me is that it was not so much the gluten as it was the poisons that they put in the bread. How many times have you gone into the grocery store, you looked over at the sticky buns and they're so yummy looking, and you buy them and you bring them home and you eat them and they taste like crap? Well, what I noticed was when I was going to the health food store and getting just organic wheat tortillas, they tasted great. My stomach didn't cramp up and it was able to go through my digestive system, be absorbed into my blood. But what happens if we're not doing that and we continue to put those foods into an inflamed intestine is we get what they call low grade blood sepsis, blood infection, because we're putting a bacteria from our intestines into our blood because the large molecule foods that cannot fit through are creating holes and inflammation in our gut, our intestine. So when we put the food in and it goes through the system, bacteria has already formed because it's taken too long to be in there. And we go around feeling very lazy or exhausted or achy or just whatever, when really what's happening is we have low grade blood poisoning. Think about that.